Our first story involves a few things. Something sweet, a lot of heart and soul, and an adorable little girl named Olivia. Natalie Bourne and David McDonald have a sweet connection. David supplies Natalie with his Olivia chocolate, and she turns it into treats that are irresistible. She's a master chocolatier and owner of Miss Chocolat in Gatineau, where small batch, handmade chocolates are the house specialty.
I like the taste, I like the smell, and I like the way I can create recipes, you know, so there's no limit. As long as you know how to balance everything, you can do anything.
Among her collections, a pairing of organic Olivia chocolate with organic dried fruit. It's one of the many ways she uses this locally produced bean-to-bar organic chocolate made in Cantley, Quebec. David McDonald started Olivia Chocolatiers in 2008 after working in the food and nutraceuticals industries for many years.
What's unique about Olivia Chocolatiers is we make chocolate from cocoa beans that we bring in from the Caribbean. These are raw cocoa beans, and we make chocolate actually straight away from the raw cocoa beans, so that's a new and unique thing in the field of chocolate. We also make a roasted chocolate, which is a traditional European style chocolate from roasted cocoa beans, such as these ones here. The difference being I can't crush this between my index and forefinger, whereas this one I can.
Okay. Now these are a legume, right? Cocoa beans are a legume. They're kind of like a peanut.
They are. They're exactly that. They even split like a peanut. They have the little line in there and the germ. They're just larger and very dark. Our Olivia cocoa is Rainforest Alliance. They're a large plantation. They are audited frequently for social conditions, for working conditions, no child labor, and as well as the mandate to protect the rainforest. So as a part of continuing the source and the supply of cocoa to make chocolate, we need to retain the rainforest for that reason, and as well for all the reason that everybody else is concerned about the rainforest. So that was an important thing for us. Chocolate is about the taste, and it's also about the taste experience. And I knew right away people would want to taste this, and that Canadians were ready for a product like this to become more mainstream. And what Olivia Chocolatiers and Olivia Chocolat is high percentage dark chocolate without the bitterness. We do one so-called flavor, but it's not really a flavor, and that's our maple chocolate. It's 2 sugars as opposed to flavoring, so we have organic maple sugar sourced from Quebec, and organic cane sugar to make our touch of maple. And then we go one step further with that. We do a double maple, and that has the same chocolate, the maple chocolate, with organic maple sugar flakes sprinkled on the back. There are hundreds of players, especially in Europe. We entered the contest at the Academy of Chocolate in England for the first time in the spring. And they had over 400 entries, and then we were selected as a silver medalist in the top category in a bean to bar, and it's just for companies that make chocolate right from raw cocoa beans all the way through to the package. And it's really the first time a Canadian chocolate maker has been recognized in Europe, first of all, and European countries which are steeped in the history of chocolate making. They go back hundreds of years.
David roasts cocoa beans using the traditional or European method and is also producing chocolate made from raw beans. He developed a unique process to make chocolate that he wants to keep secret. It's no secret, though, that the appeal of his chocolate is the very high cocoa content, anywhere from 63 to 86%. We're told that the health benefits of chocolate start at 70%.
There's really 3 main ingredients for making real chocolate. So cocoa beans, cocoa butter, and we use raw organic cane sugar. So with the raw chocolate, we're actually skipping the roasting step and taking the raw cocoa beans and going straight into grinding and refining and ingredient add.
Olivia Chocolatiers was named after David's daughter Olivia, who was born 3 months before the company was launched.
Olivia, from a very early age, 1.5, recognized her chocolate. She knows the letters Olivia, it spells her name on the bar itself, and whenever she wants a little piece of chocolate, I give her a piece of chocolate.
Vital to the success of any small operation is passion, in this case for chocolate. David discovered that Alain Bro had plenty of it. Retired from a career in management sciences, Alain has reinvented himself as a teacher of wine appreciation and now a chocolatier.
He's done a lot for us just in a very short period of time.
I love chocolate, and since I retired I got interested in wine and food and cooking, and I thought it was a good thing to learn how chocolate is made. When you walk in here every morning and smell of chocolate is there when you get in here. It's really interesting. I love it.
Would you like to try some of our new fair trade chocolate? It's a co-brand with Olivia Chocolat and Bridgehead.
You'll find David MacDonald singing the praises of Bridgehead, a locally owned chain of fair trade coffee houses. He samples the fair trade chocolate he's made for the company, much to customers' delight.
We share very similar values with protecting the farmer, fair working conditions, fair wages, no child labor. And what a great company to partner with. They've just been so nice. Chocolate's not for everyone, but for the people that get it, I can tell in their face and in their eyes within 15 seconds of presenting it, or even just after that first taste. Chocolate's not just a food, it's also labeled as superfood because of all the good nutrients and health benefits in there. But it's a passion for people, it's a true enjoyment. It's not just another food product. And that's really where the excitement of doing this and choosing chocolate really comes for me. We work closely with local chefs. So we work with 18 Restaurant, we work with Side Door Restaurant, we work with Tennessee Williams. And these are chefs that we've met that contacted us and expressed interest in using our chocolate in their desserts because they know chocolate by taste. They're super tasters, they taste every day.
When I eat the Olivia chocolate, there's a certain cleanliness in the palate that you don't really find that often. What we're doing with it is we're doing a whole bunch of fun, cool, fresh yeasted donuts. When I was a little tiny boy, my grandmother's pastry chef, she made tons and tons of cakes and donuts. And I remember being about 6 and having donuts about this big and just cramming my face with them. And you know, when we came with this restaurant and we wanted some sweets, that was one of my favorite first childhood food memories.
The reward for us is knowing that we're providing a product that can't be found out there. At the end of the day, that's what connects it for me, is the people and that enjoyment that we're bringing them.